is a truth universally acknowledged. That a single thief in possession of good fortune of diamonds must be in want of Alex.
Introducing Mr. and Mrs. Bennett.
How were the strip mines today, darling?
The mines were extremely good today. I profited 3 stacks of coal, 2 stacks of iron, and 32 diamonds. The mining business is faring so well that I'm thinking about renovating the estate.
That is just wonderful, my dear. Tell the girls to get ready for the ball. There are supposedly 2 fine young gentlemen in town named Darcy and Bingley, who are both quite rich.
That young lady is quite handsome, don't you think, Darcy?
Yes, she is the only handsome lady in the room.
Darcy, I think you should go dance with that lady sitting over there. This is William Darcy of the Pemberley Estate.
I couldn't help but notice your handsomeness across the room. Now, I don't recall meeting you before, but I suggest you take a liking to me. I have numerous stacks of diamonds and a ridiculously large estate in which I populate.
I'm afraid I must not, as I don't care to dance with an egotistical, arrogant idiot.
Pardon the intrusion, beautiful miss, but I must say you carry yourself quite elegantly. Might the shoes on your feet be crafted from netherite?
I don't find your presence to be an intrusion at all. Would you care to accompany me on a horse ride?
I would quite love for the opportunity to take a ride with the most beautiful lady in the room. My dear elegant Lady Jane, what has happened to you?
I have been hit by the most foul of concoctions. Please take me to safety at your estate. I am in dire shape.
Where are Mr. Bingley and Jane? They should be back from their ride. I must go and see if they are safe. I'll follow their tracks. They can't have gone far.
I'm sorry, but I must depart for the Nether. It is the place in which I'm required to conduct my business. I have urgent matters to attend to, so please look after Jane for me, Elizabeth.
Oh, Jane, since Bingley has left, I insist on standing by your side to help you.
I'm I'm already feeling much better. Thank you, my sweet sister, Elizabeth.
That is wonderful. We shall ride the horse back to the estate to have dinner.
Join us for dinner is my distant cousin, Mr. Collins. He is to inherit this estate when I shall pass. That dirty bastard.
Oh, how this bloody system is most dreadful. Leaving a family of 5 daughters and a widow without an estate, it's as if a woman is not human, with no intellect or emotion.
Well, hello.
Introducing Mr. Collins.
It is quite splendid to meet all of you. The ladies in my presence are all quite passable.
Oh, indeed, our eldest daughter, Jane, is already being pursued, but Elizabeth is a fine suitor.
Quite indeed. I will say, Mr. Bennett, I respect your mining business. It seems that the town papers always mention workers dying from TNT, or mobs, or even in rare cases, a crossbow. I myself found one near the mines of my old estate. A pillager must live nearby. Crossbows are able to take even the most armored player to no hearts.
Stop with this distressing talk and enjoy the chicken that I just cooked in the furnace. That dastardly man is disrespectful to my daughters and poor company overall. Perhaps I should look into finding my other cousins and see if they want the estate instead. At the very least, if he does not marry any of my daughters, he shall not have my house. I will make sure of it if it's the last thing I do. Maybe I should adopt a villager son.
Oh yes, a villager son would be quite the addition, wouldn't it?
What a pain in my pantaloons. He will get what's coming to him should he deny me of my rightful inheritance. Elizabeth, my dear, you demonstrate the qualities of a most acceptable wife. I will graciously allow your entire family to live on my estate, should you choose to marry me.
Mr. Collins, I will have you know that I've been proposed to by a man far more capable, rich, and handsome than you. I do not require a husband who does not truly love me. Even if I become homeless, I will at least have my dignity remaining.
Oh, but it is with great affection and admiration from which I deliver this most advantageous proposal. If I am to hear this correctly, and one has already proposed to you, it would do you well to know you might not receive any more, and you really should consider mine.
LMAO, no.
My dear Elizabeth, there will be a day you regret your decision.
I did not know birds could chirp so loudly in the rain.
An enraged Collins attacks Mr. Bennett in order to gain the estate.
Elizabeth, do you fancy a quick trip into the mines with yours truly?
I'll give you a second chance, so long as you aren't as rude as the last time we met. Let us get prepared. Oh, great heavens, what have you done?
Elizabeth, stand back. This vile scum will get what he deserves. En garde!
My good Darcy, how noble it was to avenge my father. But who will my family now stay with since the estate gets passed down to the next male heir?
They shall stay with me at Pemberley until the situation is settled. Who is the next male heir of the estate after Mr. Collins?
Ah, yes, my distant cousin, Mr. Jones. He should be notified pronto.
Meanwhile,
I love you very much, my dear Wickham.
Silence, you unholy being!
meanwhile,
My goodness, that was a close one. I have gone through so much pain to achieve the position that I now hold in life. How can a man go on like this, all just for the pursuit of diamonds? These precious metals come and go all the time, especially considering someone with my stature. The thing is that a man, such as I with good fortune, must have a fine lady to accompany him. Love is forever, but diamonds are only temporary. Where is my sweet darling Jane?
meanwhile,
Greetings, Bingley.
My Jane, you have been on my mind all this time. I should have never left you to travel to the Nether alone. I want to be with you forever. Please take my hand in marriage, Jane.
I would love to.
As a sign of the proposal, Bingley presents the diamond.
I want to celebrate my wedding, but also mourn the death of my late father.
Let us have a joint wedding / funeral.
How brilliant to memorialize the dead and celebrate the newly wedded couples.
Fantastic! Our father will be able to see us on our most important